Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to write a JavaScript code to demonstrate conditional statements. Okay, so there are 3 to 4 conditional statements in JavaScript. The first one is if statement, the second one is if else, third one is if else if statement, that is also called as a else if ladder, and the fourth one is a switch statement. So in this lecture we are going to write down the simple program of conditional statements. So first here I open Notepad++ software to write down the code. Now I am going to first write down the basic structure of HTML document. So first I am going to write down the HTML tag, then the second one is a header tag, then the third one is a title tag. Now write down title, for example, conditional statement example. Then close the title tag. Now close the head tag, and after that open body tag, then close the body tag, and then close the HTML tag. So this is a basic structure of every HTML document. Now first I am going to save the program. Name the file, for example, condition.html. So here we are going to write down the JavaScript code inside HTML document. So save the document as .html. To write down the program of conditional statements in JavaScript, we have to include a tag inside the head section, and that is a script tag. So here I am going to write down the script tag, opening script tag, and then closing script tag. And inside this script tag, I am going to write down the code of JavaScript to demonstrate the use of conditional statements. So here I am going to write down the simple program to find out the given number is even or odd. So for this I am going to declare a variable, that is variable a, and assign the value to the variable as, for example, 5. Now write down the first condition, write down the if statement, and then write down the condition, that is a modulus 2 equal to 0. Okay, now what is the meaning of this? If we divide any number by 2, then the remainder may be 0 or the remainder may be 1. So if we divide any number by 2, then the remainder is 0, then that number is even number. And when we divide any number by 2 and the remainder is 1, then that number is a odd number. So here we write down the logic as a modulus 2 equal to 0. Means if we divide a number by 2 and the remainder is 0, then the number is even number. So here I am going to write down document dot write in bracket double quotation number is even. And if this condition is false, then I am going to write down the else part and write down document dot write in bracket double quotation number is odd. Okay, so if the condition is true, then number is even, and if condition is false, then the else part is executed. So here if the number is divided by 2 and the remainder is 0, then number is even number, and if the number is divided by 2 and the remainder is not 0, means it is 1, then the number is odd number. Now save the program and let's check the output. Okay, so here the output is number is odd. As you can see, the value of a is 5. Then we check the condition, that is 5 modulus 2 equal to 0. If we divide 5 by 2, then the remainder is not 0, it is 1. So this condition is not true, means it is false. So we execute the else part, and that's why it shows the output, that is number is odd. For example, here I write down the number as 54 and then again save it. Then refresh the page. Then as you can see, the output is number is even. Okay, so here if 54 divided by 2 equal to 0. When we divide 54 by 2, then the remainder is 0. So this condition is true, and so the output is number is even. Okay, so this is a simple program of even or odd to check the number is even or odd. You can also write down the program to check the given number is positive or negative. So here you have to first change the condition. The number is positive number if it is greater than 0, and the number is negative when it is less than 0. So here you have to change the condition as a greater than 0. Means if the number is greater than 0, then the number is positive number. And if the number is less than 0, means if this condition false, then the number is negative. Okay, now let's check the output. Save the program. Okay, so our number is 54. It is a positive number. So the output should be number is positive. Okay, so output is number is positive. Now let's change the number. For example, here I assign the value of a as -6. Then save the program. As you can see, the -6 is less than 0, so this condition is false, and so it jump to the else part and print the output as number is negative. So again I am going to refresh the page. Okay, so as you can see, the number is negative. Now I am going to add one more condition here. For example, write a program to check the given number is positive, negative or 0. So here we have to check three number of conditions. First condition is for the positive number, second condition is for negative number, and the third condition is for 0. Okay, so the first condition we already given here, that is a greater than 0, means if the number is greater than 0, then it is positive. We have to write down the second condition. So here we are going to use if else if conditional statement. So to write down the second condition, just go to the else part and again write down the condition inside if, and that condition is a less than 0. Okay, so here if a greater than 0, then number is positive. If a less than 0, then the number is negative. And then I am going to write down the last condition, the last part, and that is a else. And here write down document dot write in bracket double quotation number is 0, then end the curly bracket. Okay, so here if number greater than 0, then it is positive, number less than 0, then it is negative, and if number is equal to 0, then it is 0. But we do not have to mention the condition here, because if both the condition false, then it execute the else part. So there is no need to write down the condition here. Now again I am going to save the program. First let's change the value of a as 0. So it can show the answer as number is 0, because it check the condition, that is a greater than 0, means 0 is greater than 0, which is false. Then it checks the second condition, that is 0 less than 0, which is also false. So it jumped to the else part, the false part, and so it display the output as number is 0. Okay, so refresh the page. Okay, as you can see, the output is number is 0. So in this way you can write down the program of conditional statements. I hope you understand today's tutorial very well. If you have query or if you have any doubt regarding this topic, then let me know in the comment section.